So I've never been to Venice before. I've always wanted to come here. I just thought how extraordinary a city built on water. And you take boats everywhere. There are no cars or anything like that. So everything is a gondola or a water taxi or a water bus. So that's been really nice because I love the water. I think the great thing about Blindspot is no matter where we're shooting, we really showcase where we are. So in New York, it's like a character. New York is like a character in the show, and now we're here in beautiful Venice, and that itself is a character in season 3. So it's been really special to continue that tradition on the show. At the end of season 2, you know, in the beginning of season 2, there was an epic showdown between Jane and her brother, and then we flash forward about 2 years. And you know, there's so many unanswered questions that of course you'll get answers to in the beginning of season 3, but did Jane and Weller get married? They found each other again, or he found her in a yurt. And you know, this horrible thing has happened where 3 of their colleagues have gone missing. And it's really devastating. So we pick up right where we left off, and then we also in season 3 get to explore what has happened to everybody over the last 2 years, which is pretty spectacular. The independent journeys everyone has been on. As of right now, I don't really know too much about Jane's journey in those 2 years. I know that she left to protect the people that she loves, and you'll learn more about that obviously in the opening of season 3. But as for now, you know, especially for me as an actress playing this character, I don't like to know too much in advance. So I'm gonna sort of be learning as we go, so I get to, in a way, experience it like the audience does. So there's this mystery box that Weller brings Jane at the end of season 2, and it's very strange because he can't get it open and she can't get it open, but together it opens, which is kind of scary because you're thinking, who did this? Because Shepard has been detained. This is confusing, and so we open it. There's a strange little metal device like a disc inside, and Weller uses his FBI training to figure out that it needs to be placed next to the bird. And once it is, Jane's body illuminates, and there's this whole new set of tattoos, and you're going to find out who put them there and why. You know, I think there have been a lot of changes with everyone in this 2-year time jump that we have, and I think the thing about Jane is, you know, she's never made her own decisions. She's never been able to, as Jane. And Remy was a different story. So I think in these 2 years, she really gets to call her own, you know, her own destiny. She gets to experience things as she wants to experience them. And I think that's going to change her as a person. So I'm very excited to see what happens with that. I'd love to see her be even more independent and take charge, and also really stand up for herself even more so and give her opinions instead of just going with everybody else. I think the Jane and Weller relationship is going to be extremely complicated this season because she made a choice to leave him without telling him. And she did it because she loves him and she wanted to protect him. But, you know, a broken heart is still a broken heart, so we'll see where that goes. In my opinion, I truly believe the reason Jane left Weller in the first place was to protect him and his child and everyone that she loves. There's obviously something catastrophic that starts to happen in the beginning of season 3 in a flashback, and we start to realize, like, oh, Jane didn't just leave because she was sick of him. She left because if she didn't, he would die. So as for the new set of tattoos, I really didn't think they could fit any more on me, but the best thing about it is you do find out who placed them there and why, and how they're glowing. Because for me, I thought, now how is that possible? But it actually is. There's a certain chemical and a certain way that they do it that could actually happen.